Hello, everybody. It's me, Liz Marie, and I'm finally back from being sick once again. June was not my month. Just saying, not my month. Physical. Why? Physically, no. I was done for, and it was very annoying. Because I got a fever and everything. I was really bad. Oh gosh. I'm happy I'm over it. But today's video is gonna be what's it called? Mid-year freakout tag. I decided I wanted to try doing that. Didn't prep for the answers, so let's see how well this is gonna go. But yeah, I will. What was I gonna say? I will. I will put all the questions down below, and the creators of the tag as well. I can't remember their names, but I'm pretty sure I wrote them down somewhere. I will link those to you, and yeah, we'll just get right into these questions and freak out because it's already 6 months into the year. Isn't that crazy? We're in the 7th month. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, first question. Best book you've read so far in 2024? I feel like that's a hard one. I should have made my seat higher. I feel a little low in this frame. But that's besides the point. Answer the question, Liz Marie. Best book I've read so far. When I think about, I really loved finishing the last book in the second era of the Mistborn saga. I think that was my first 5-star of the year. I really enjoyed that one. I would say that one. Can't remember the name, but I'll put the book on one of these sides. We'll have the book. But also Mayfly. I believe I gave it 4 stars. But I can't stop thinking about that book. Like, I finished it. I thought it was really good. I enjoyed it. It was very unhinged and wild. It was a wild, wild ride. But I really enjoyed that book, and I realized I think it's gonna be bumped up to a 5-star. I can't stop thinking about it. So yeah, I think for now I'm just gonna say those 2 books. I haven't had many 5 stars this year, so yeah. Best sequel you've read so far in 2024? I guess this book would also work for the first question also. I don't know if you're only supposed to give one answer, but I'm probably not gonna do that. I'm probably gonna do whatever I want. So, best sequel. I read The Girl in the Tower by Catherine Arden. Gave that 5 stars. I absolutely loved that series. I finished it. Yeah. Absolutely love that series. Like, I want to buy physical copies of the books. I want to own them so I can reread them because I loved that series. You know, I should probably do the same with the Brandon Sanderson one with the... Well, I can't remember. Wayne is my favorite character, so I remember him, but I can't remember that. The other guy, and I think he's like main character. He's the main character, and I can't remember. Wow. I love him too. Favorite reread. I haven't done much rereads this year, which I probably should get on that because I have plenty of books that I love, and I should reread them. I reread Perfume. Still love it. 5 stars. Still love that book. Will never get rid of it. Would probably buy multiple copies of different covers of it. Just to have it. I love that book. If you haven't read Perfume, I don't think that book would be for everybody, but it takes you on a ride, let me tell you. As the name suggests, it has perfume in it, but not in the way that you would normally think of it. And it's about this boy who's born into the world, and he has like a very, very intense olfactory sense, like in his nose. Like, he can smell everything. But that takes him down a weird, crazy, wild journey of a life. Yeah. Love that book. Not for everyone, though. Question number 3. Or 4, because I did favorite reread. My notes are not good. Oh gosh, it's not good. Okay. Question number 4. New release you haven't read yet but want to. There are several. I want to read The Familiar by Leigh Bardugo. I have to get to that. I want to get Warm Hands of Ghosts, I believe, by Catherine Arden. Since I finished the series, her first series, I completely fell in love with it, as I've said, and I really am excited to read this next book that she has released. So hopefully I won't be disappointed in either of them, because Leigh Bardugo and her love them. And then the next book, I think the author of Mayfly is C.J. Lead. There's another book coming out this year. What is the name of the book? What is your name? What is your name? American Rapture. Very interested in reading that, so I'm going to say those 3. There are plenty of new releases, though, that I have on my list. Question number 6. Biggest disappointment. My biggest disappointment this year was in Education and Malice. I love the original story of Carmilla, so I went in with the wrong expectations for this book, and it wasn't for me. The plot wasn't developed enough, in my opinion. I did not enjoy the main characters. The relationship between the 2 main characters also I don't feel was developed well either. I didn't enjoy the writing style. It just wasn't a book for me. I think it could have been really, really good, but it just didn't work out. My expectations were not met, and I was very disappointed. But I will reread the original Carmilla, little novella. Love it. I'm going to reread it. Eventually. I love it. I love it. Question number 7. Biggest surprise. Biggest surprise, like a book that surprised me? I don't know how to answer this question. Biggest surprise. What was a book? So it's a book, I'm guessing, that I read and was surprised that I enjoyed as much as I did. You know what? I'm going to say The Invocations. I read that last month, and I got it from the Illumicrate Evernight subscription. It's YA, so rarely I enjoy a YA as much as I did enjoy this one. And I haven't rated it on my Goodreads, but I think it's going to get a pretty high rating. I'm still thinking about it, but I actually really enjoyed that book. I didn't really have any expectations going into it. I was interested in reading it. I read the synopsis and everything, so that's why I didn't skip it from the subscription box. And yeah, just to make it easy on myself, it was the first book that I looked on my Goodreads from my reading this year, and I think, yeah, I'm going to say Invocations. Question number 8, favorite new author. I'm going to say Catherine Arden, because I finished that series and I absolutely fell in love and I love it. And hopefully this new book isn't a disappointment. Warm Hands of Ghosts. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. If that's the title. I have the book. I have the physical book. I could literally just look. It is indeed The Warm Hands of Ghosts. So I really hope I love that book. I'm going to try not to go in with too high expectations. I did read the synopsis, so I know I was interested in it. That's why I bought it. I usually always read the synopsis before I buy the book, hoping that it's going to be something I will enjoy. So I don't really like to blindly buy books. The library, I'll just get a book oh, that cover looks cool. I'll take it. Yeah, Catherine Arden. I think I'm going to say for that. Is a new fave author. Question number 9. Newest fictional crush. I don't have any fictional crushes, so not available. There's no answer for this one. Question number 10. Newest favorite character. I'll say Wayne from Mistborn Second Era Saga. I don't know what I'm saying. Second Era of Mistborn. And then I'm going to say Vasilisa. I was going to say Vinyasa. I'm that's yoga. Vasilisa from the Catherine Arden series. I cannot remember the name of that series. I'm going to look it up real quick. I need to know. I need to know. I need it. No. The Winter Night trilogy, there you go. Love that trilogy. And I absolutely love the main heroine in that trilogy. So Vasilisa and Wayne from Mistborn. Hi, baby. Number 11, a book that made you cry. There has not been a book that has made me cry this year. I mean, I don't really ever really cry for books. I might get like very emotional, but I haven't actually physically sobbed for a book yet. I think the only one that brought me close was A Little Life, and I still didn't cry for that one, but it was very emotional wreckage status. So I haven't had a book that has done that this year. Number 12. I feel like I've gotten these numbers wrong, but I'm answering the questions. It's fine. Book that made you happy. Book that made me happy. You know, I really should have prepped. I'm just going to go through my Goodreads again. Because I'm pretty sure once I read the title, it'll stand out to me. Book that made me happy. Perfume definitely is not a happy story, so I love that book. Can't say that. A book. I don't know, I feel like I read a lot of depressing stuff, guys. Book that made me happy. A book that made me happy. You know, I've been saying this a lot, but I'm gonna say the last book of the Winter Night trilogy, The Winter of the Witch. Look, I was extremely happy by the time I ended that book because I loved it so much. But I will also say, I read the first book in The Expanse, Leviathan Wakes, and I feel like I was just excited by the end of reading that. I love sci-fi, and that I just was excited to read more in that series. So I guess I'll say that. I mean, One Piece always makes me happy. This is a hard question. One Piece. One Piece always makes me happy. I love Luffy, okay, and his antics, and the whole crew. Love it. Next question. Number 13, I believe. Most beautiful book you've bought so far this year. I have several answers for this one. Invocations is one. Let me grab it. It's over here. Let me not topple over all my books. That would be horrendous. But Invocations, I really love what Illumicrate did with this. You want to focus? The edges are my freaking favorite. I don't know if it's focusing. I hope so. I love the way they did this book. And then I like the end pages as well. Are you focusing? I hope so. And then the actual naked cover is nice too. I really enjoyed the way this came out. I love it. And I'm happy I enjoyed the book because I didn't want to get rid of it. Oh. You know what? I'm just going to have to put these books back afterwards. Another book I received this year that I absolutely love the way it looks. I haven't read it yet. I really should get around to reading it, but it's The Iron Crown. Got it from the Broken Binding. It's the first book in the Dragon Spirits book. But look at it. I love this cover. It's so beautiful. And then the gold foil. I always love a good foiled edge. End pages are okay. Not the most amazing, but the naked hardback is also beautiful. Like, I'm in love. So, that's book numero dos that I think is beautiful, gorgeous, fabulous. Then, I'm going to say my Lee Bardugo, The Familiar. Got the Waterstones edition. Oh, I forgot to get the sticky crap off the cover because I removed the sticker. But anyways, mine came a little damaged. I was very upset about that. So I'm like, Waterstones, can you please package your international stuff better? I don't know how it is locally for the UK. But they literally put no bubble wrap or any packaging for this. It just literally slipped into a box, and like clearly they weren't careful because they freaking crinkled the cover, and that bothers the crap out of me. I hate it. which is why for the longest time I wasn't buying hardcovers. I was just buying paperbacks. But yeah, here's the edges. And then I absolutely love the end papers. The end papers. That's a cute, like, simple hardback. Yeah, I would just say those three to answer that question. Like, I got another book from Waterstones, like, this past week, and it was also wrinkled on the cover. I'm like, can you guys please just bubble wrap it or package it better? It's very annoying. What books, number 14, what books do you need to read by the end of the year? All the books that I bought on my shelf. Basically, every single book that I have not read that I bought, I have to read it. I may not make it to all of them because I bought quite a few, and there's some on pre-order. But yeah, that is my overall arching answer for that, because I was so good. I had all my books read, and then I moved to this new apartment. I had a little extra space, I can buy some more books. I really try not to buy books unless I'm going to read them right away or I've read them. Because I don't want to just have books sitting on my shelf unread. That's just, like, I don't like it. Like, and then I keep getting books, like 1,000 books from the library, and then I never get to the books I actually own. So yeah, I'm going to slow down on the library stuff and hopefully get around to a lot more of my personal books. And then if I don't like them, I can resell them or donate. Yep. That is that. Okay, so that was my mid-year freakout tag answers. Maybe a little all over the place, but that's just me on the daily, so it can't be helped. The creators that I have on this note thing I had at the bottom is that Shami? I do not know how to pronounce your name, and I am so sorry if I said that incorrectly. And then Earl Grey Books. I don't know what her actual name is, or their actual name is, but I will add them into the description. And this was a lot of fun. I should do more tags. I really wish I had the forethought to do Summerween, because I enjoy watching all those videos, but I got sick, and I'm behind on the video ideas that I already have to do, so didn't get to do that. Maybe next year. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.